Let's see what it looks like on the other side. Yo, what's good? I see my people. What's up, dude? This curfew ain't really enforced like in other countries. Yeah, that's why we're America. We don't want it. Who's that? Joey Killer A? That's the whole point in being an American. You understand? All that whole concept is only for other countries. It's not supposed to be for our country. Wow, that don't look good. See, they're trying to tell everyone if they want to go into Manhattan, they have to use the RFK Bridge, aka the Triborough Bridge. And what the Triborough Bridge has cameras and scanners, whereas the Brooklyn, Manhattan, and Williamsburg bridges, along with the 59th Street Bridge, does not have these cameras, or at least not as high tech as these other ones. So your movements are going to be tracked. I'm going through a back entrance that I know of to see what's truly being done. I'm in Brooklyn, facing the Brooklyn Bridge entrance. At least their side entrance. I know, but all that curfew talk shouldn't be even put in place. Yeah, man, it's unconstitutional. What the hell are they doing with these unconstitutional moves? Stopping movement like this. So I'm going through a back route that I know of. See what happens. Are there any openings? The Brooklyn Bridge? And that's for essentials only?
Yeah, but if you live in Manhattan or Jersey, some people are going through like that.
But is it Gestapo style where I got to show papers, or I can just go through?
They're going to have to wear essential worker?
No, I have my American passport. Should that help?
I mean, you can go and ask them up there. I know what they're doing up there.
Okay.
The form that they're asking for.
All right. Be careful with that mask. Too much CO2. You don't want to keep breathing that in. Every chance you get, just go through the nose. Yeah, just go through the nose. You know what I'm saying? Your health is more important. This is a scam. Don't forget, American and domestic. All right?
Thank you.
I meant to say foreign and domestic. Jesus, I fucked that up, but it's all good. Look at this. Jesus Christ. It's stopping all the traffic. I just want to talk to these officers, man. Let them know that it's foreign and domestic. I said American and domestic. I meant to say foreign and domestic. Let me not beat myself up. She doesn't even remember me right now. All these cops are supposed to be fighting tyranny. But what they're doing is See, that's the Brooklyn. I don't want to go through that checkpoint. I'm just gonna get so upset. Let me wait here a couple of minutes, see if this thing is moving. Because the last thing I want to do is be on a line to nowhere. Did you hear her laugh when I said, will it be Gestapo style? Okay, it looks like it's moving a little bit. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, I'm uncomfortable just waiting online to get into a fight. You know? I'm way too old. Here's another back entrance. I'm gonna check to see if this will work. This is the back entrance to the Brooklyn Bridge. That one was the back entrance to the Manhattan Bridge. There goes another checkpoint.
Sir, you essential workers?
Yes.
Where you work?
Uptown.
Like what is
I have my information on my phone, but I'm live, so, and I just talked to the guy right there. He said go.
Okay.
I'm straight. I'm straight. I'm straight. That's how you do it in my town. The black cop just looked at me and nodded his head on some old respect. The Asian cops that are your essential worker, I said, yeah, and I talked to him. And then they thought it was U-turn for me, and I went, I'm going straight, as you all saw. You see, a guy like me is perfect for the stock market. So if you're like me, then you need to get in the stock market, because they played us all these years. They told us, you don't understand anything about that. No, what you don't understand is that it's real simple. And I figured out the sauce. I figured out it's just Thousand Island dressing on the Big Mac. That's the special sauce. Knock it off. So all I'm saying is, this is the time to invest. Take everything you got, put it on red. Put it on these police cameras, put it on Boeing planes, put it on all the things you like. Get it popping. This Gestapo tactics. Stopping people, asking them for their papers like I'm in some sort of alternate reality. Get the F out of here with that. Are you crazy? Respect the curfew, respect the control, respect the lies, respect the shots, respect the vaccines, respect the people that are in charge, respect your overlords, respect your dictators. I say I hashtag violently oppose anything that takes away my movement. Any form of safety you think you're providing by taking away my freedoms, you can go to hell with that. You are appreciated. If you gotten any value out of this, hit the Cash App. Elvis Rosenberg. Rosenberg is spelled the same exact way it's on the channel. Elvis Rosenberg. $sign Elvis Rosenberg. Download the app. Get you the Cash App. Value for value. I can't tell you what it's worth, but if you got something out of this, then you need to express yourself. It's because of you that I'm able to do what I do. And if you have any special places you'd like me to drive to, you can email me at big@gmail.com. Awesome, thank you. Where you This is New York City. NYPD shook, that's why. No, because he was a 50-year-old black man and he knew what he's doing is wrong. You stopping people like that. I'm sorry, I can't keep reading these things. I have to take off my glasses when I read, and then everything is blurry past the phone. I can only read like 12 inches to 18 inches in front of me, and everything else is blurry. I need my glasses. I've one time sat here and had lunch. I sat right here, and had lunch. Pulsated. Why are they checking? Reckless at 9 p.m. asks, why are they checking? This is for essential workers. They are checking to make sure you are allowed into New York, into Manhattan, or vice versa, into Brooklyn or into Queens. You have to have your papers, just like Gestapos. Too much cop. That's right. 20 cops acting like traffic ladies. Wow. Great point. Love you, brother. Be easy. Peace. People think city opens Monday is only phase 1. Respect your own suffering. I've been suffering since 18. Like you said, man, forever her, because she'll never be sorry. Curfew. I thought the whole point was to become, what is this? An adult. That's why we have a curfew. That's why we have accountability. You remember the army gear behind schools? Those coming out. Oh yeah, remember that? I got no money, man. But if you did, why don't you have any money? There's no reason, Jacob, for you not to have any money. You need to apply for, there's a thing that you, I'll post it on my Facebook page. I'll post, and all you have to do is call them up. If you've been affected by this in any way, shape, or form, they're sending you a check. And it's good for like 20-something weeks. It's called a pandemic. Something pandemic. I'll let you know. There's no reason why you shouldn't be getting $600-700 minimum for the next 20 weeks, Jacob. I got no money, man. Tried to buy a Black and Mild today with my plasma card. Whoa. Only had $1.25 on it. Okay, you got to file for this money. What people don't understand is that they actually want us to, so they are handing out money. I'll have the information posted on something, but you call that number up and within a week you'll be getting whatever you need. And Jacob, you are appreciated, despite not having made the adjustments to make sure you always have money, because there's always a way. That's good info. Yeah, man, everybody's getting a check. Everyone. They want everybody on a check. It's all part of the Agenda 21. I talk about this in a few videos. The Agenda 21 concept is that everyone will be on a check to some degree. Very few people will be working. And that's how they're going to bring down ultimately the population. And they're going to use vaccines and all these other things in order to help out with it. But it does start with enabling. And enabling comes from giving someone money, they believe, and they've tested it out with the Indians. They've tested it out with the welfare system in America. They've tested it out with the Section 8, and they've done a lot. They've done 35, 45, 55 years of study the human being wants on a check. But a lot of times it's about being awake. And when you awaken to the realities of the world, you realize that the check is a trap. Doesn't mean that you don't take the check. This means that you understand the check, and now you have to figure out what to do with that check and how to make things pop for the future. Your future kids or grandkids, you're leaving them something somehow where you're like, okay, I'm getting this money, and it's enough to maybe possibly pay my rent, and I can juggle the plasma place twice a week, and but I always manage to put $50 to this, what's those 5/16s or 529s? There's a bunch of stuff out there that you can do to prepare for the future, not just yourself, like your kids or your grandkids and things like that. It's so necessary. When your grandkids are like 25, 30 years old, they got, 1,500 to 5,500 to 55,000 coming in, So there's always a way. Let's take local. Yeah, like I'm teaching my kids this at an early age. I remember my children, they kind of they're into fashion and things like that. And my son wanted to buy a pair of sneakers. And I says, no, son, I'm still buying you sneakers. He says, no, I want to use the money I had that I got for Christmas. And it's just enough to buy the sneakers. And I was like, well, I'll buy your sneakers still. Why don't you save that money? And, I have a job to do. You're 9 years old, and yes, you can afford to buy something on your own, but why don't you save that, and let's see if we can figure out how to grow that. And it's been a year, and the kid has like over $200. Well, that happened in Christmas. So since December to now, the kid has like over $200 he saved. His sister, she has like 150, something like that. So I'm teaching my children how to save now and the power in saving. And then I'm going to teach them how to invest. See where we are here. Vincent, you gotta go file your info on I can't see that, sorry. So scandalous the way the cops are just at all the bridges and tunnels. Jesus. So scandalous. Alright, let me see what I was looking at. I haven't filed a tax return since. That doesn't matter. This is Vincent. Last time I had a legit work, so I didn't get the 1,200. I'm almost 100% independent. No, nowadays, even if you haven't filed, they have this thing even for people that didn't file. So the only reason why you didn't get the stimulus is because you have to sign up for the stimulus, and there's a way for you to still get that 1,200, and there's a way for you to now get nothing less than 25 weeks of money, and that will probably get extended because all the loss of jobs. The boarded up places, everything boarded up. That's NYPD. I thought it was private security. So even though you haven't filed taxes, that doesn't matter. Don't even worry about it. All the stimulus checks went to people. The first group of people were all the people who had direct deposits. Anybody with direct deposit, boom, the system loves you most, because people with direct deposits, the system rewards them first because they have their hook so deep inside of the direct deposit people. And after the direct deposits came the elderly, and then after the elderly became the rest of the people. And now it's so simple and so easy to get. LJ and I, wifey and I, we've been telling everyone we know, and now wifey has actually set it up for a few people in the family to get, and they're all getting paper. So there's no reason why, even if you haven't filed taxes. You see, it's all part of their plan. But no eyes that realize you, if you know it's a trap, will it have the same effect? I would argue no. I would argue that trap will then get reinvented into a whole nother part. Yeah, I'm sure, but it looks so sinister. Very Illuminati. I have no idea. I believe it's all concrete too. They had some chairs that were made of concrete here previous to this, and it was really cool. This is just ugly and scary looking. So, is it a checkpoint? I don't know. It's definitely a gathering of the folks, social gathering. It appears to be very social, hanging out, smiling. I just threw the hand up to say hello, kind of a thing. So, my point is, what is my point? I used to be a chef on this block. There's a building right over here. It's one of Trump's buildings right there. Let me see if I can point to it. Yeah, right there. That building there. I used to work all the way upstairs. Amazing apartment, duplex apartment. I was the executive chef there for maybe 2 years. It was a nice check. Never had a problem getting paid. Beautiful thing. Beautiful thing when you know how to cook. I'll try to look at the chat the next light that I get into. This was the most expensive building ever made right here, where you see the heart. These two towers. This is where they filmed that movie Cloverfield, where one building was leaning up against the other building, and the guy walked all the way up the stairs to save the girl. Oh, that's the building, and this is Columbus Circle. Some people believe this is a Mandela effect, this Columbus Circle. But I remember this Columbus Circle ever since I was a kid. have a file text. Okay. Pandemic unemployment. There you. Oh, that's LJ. That's wifey right there. Listen to her. She knows what she's talking about. Pandemic unemployment. That goes to everybody. Pandemic unemployment. Thank you, LJ. New York City looks muggy. Yes, it does. The casinos are open here last night. I love that. Tony. Hey, Tony. I can't read this stuff. Sorry. Not when I'm driving. I just, It's hard. It's hard for me. We're on Broadway and 63rd Street and Broadway, heading north. And I hate that this is a little crooked. Forgive me. I'm trying to do my best here. Maybe I'll try to read it again, yeah. But don't forget, it's pandemic unemployment. You'll be getting a nice fat check. I suggest you travel with that money. Old Sun Street, what? My old street. Oh, okay. Aha, your shrink's office. I like that, Vincent. Says worth being the last since 2003. Ouch for being the. Okay, yeah, that's what's up. Where have they placed the homeless? Yo, the homeless are still sleeping on the streets. Tony, the homeless are still out here. They're out here. They're in the same places they've always been. They're leaving them alone. They're not forcing them anywhere. They're still here. I think they're kicking them out of the train stations though. But they're here. They're here. I was worried about them at first with this pandemic. My bad. Plandemic. P-L-A-N-demic. Not pandemic. Plandemic. P-L-A-I-N. Oh my God. This place is what? Grace Papaya is closed. That is just criminal. That's just criminal. Oh my God. This is one of those stores, Asian stores, been around, same owners for forever. And this is one of those stores where you can't buy a beer, you have to buy the 6-pack. I always thought that was cool because they're so small. And he's like, you gotta get the 6-pack. Amsterdam Avenue. these are those young kids doing that those manuals. There's a huge tractor trailer behind me, so I'm going slow on purpose. Yeah, I got 100 people watching.
Chat.
Nice. That's it, just 100. Next month it'll be 200. I'm clout chasing off of y'all. Clout chasing. Yeah. That boy got skills.
Pick that shit up, man. Pick that shit up, man.
He got skills. So young, so free. Freedom right there. That's freedom. That's what freedom looks like. Ah, to be young, to be free. Oh, what a feeling. We are full aware that that is not me being sick when I cough, right? Ooh. LJ, am I coming home for dinner? Or should I stop and get something before I make it home? Live music. Yup, life. Everybody's clapping. Everybody's moving. In the name of love. Let's step out. Let's hit the club. DJ's rocking that song for us. Anybody else? Why we stepping to? We did it for love, yeah. All right, LJ, you gotta let me know if I'm stopping off at the house because I'm thinking about turning on 110 for getting a pizza at that pizzeria that I like. Maybe you're not listening anymore. Maybe you've checked out. Am I allowed to text while being live? Can I do that? Let me see. $105th in Amsterdam. You see me raising my windows up. I ain't crazy. Alright, let me see if I can do this. Get your pizza. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Is marijuana legal there? No, it's not legal. It's decriminalized. So what they do is they give you a ticket and they keep a note of who you are. You go into a database as someone who had marijuana on them. So if you're ever looking for political anything like that, it'll pop up. So it's always a record. Help Life bars, outside dining. Vincent, that building has an underground facility. I heard. Jan, oh, I'm reading it backwards. I keep doing that. Let me go up and then come down. Oh no, up and then come down. There is a non-filter section on the IRS site. Yup. No more noise for a Saturday night. Yeah, Tony, no more noise. It's crazy. It's cray cray. And hi, Big Elvis. Hi, Maria. Maria Dickerson. Hi, Miss Dickerson. How you doing? What you doing? Who you doing it with? Yeah, that Cloverfield was a wild back then. Yeah, it was wild. They even made a new Cloverfield. That thing was crazy. It just represent. Oh, look at the kids are going back. They still wheeling all the way from downtown uptown. I love it. They probably were in Brooklyn. I grew up in Las Vegas when you could cruise Fairmont Street, and now you have to call Fairmont Express. Oh, only foot traffic. Wow. Well, when I was there, about 12 years ago, it was you can walk down that street as well. I remember that. Now has a curfew affecting the drug addicts there? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I still see drug addicts, and they're like standing around outside spots. Like they got to be a spot in my mind. LJ and I was saying like they got to be a spot like a block away or half a block away. You see like 17 dolphins just standing around waiting. It hasn't. They're still out lurking. Yeah, they're still out lurking. Tony, the friends get fed. Tony, the fiends get fed. Yeah. It seems so quiet there. Yes, it's really quiet. It's like unnaturally quiet. Oh my God. However, do you have a lot of bike traffic? No, I haven't seen a lot of bike traffic, but in Brooklyn, I saw hundreds and hundreds of bikes. Brooklyn just wants to be San Francisco so bad. It's so sad. Have you been to Thomas Street between Church and Birth recently? I'm wondering if NYPD has secured the Verizon Exchange building. Oh yeah, right? When I was in the National Guard, my unit audited the city's emergency protocols. Laugh out loud. Real New York City before this would have been packed. Yeah, of course. There would have been hundreds and hundreds of cars driving by. Right now, there's supposed to be like, no exaggeration, 100 cars a minute going down this block. Fencing that building is underground facility, I heard. Yeah, that's that Verizon building. The Verizon building, they actually broke like 15 stories and turned it into glass because the building looked so menacing and so evil looking that somebody was like, yo, dude, let's put glass up against this building. So they took like 15 stories and they glassed it out, and you can see through the glass and it looks like some sort of like maybe staircases or something that is showcases. But oh man, it didn't even help. The Verizon building looks so evil that it's like putting a dress on a hyena. Like the hyena is probably looking more scary in the dress. Damn, that was a good analogy. Somebody write that down. Oh, I'm on YouTube. It's already written down. Chinese food sounds good. Oh, I'm not gonna have Chinese food. I'm gonna get margarita pizza. Oh, the margarita pizza is so good over here. Yep. When I was on 53rd ATL Army Base and Team Base in the park. Armory. Yeah. That place is beautiful. I'm a civil what? Our civil defiance role was to coordinate between NYPD, FEMA, FBI, NYPD, and the states and feds. Mm. You're like a pro, dude. You know all about this stuff. Ha 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 ha. Laugh out loud. Sounds like you're out all by yourself tonight. Yeah, I'm all by myself tonight. My son and daughter had a birthday party in the park. And then LJ, she was, doing the mom thing. I'm with Oakland, California. As bad as San Francisco, but still starting to be like San Francisco. Agenda 21, yeah, Agenda 21. These are the mega cities. San Francisco is slotted to be a mega city. I think they're gonna get rid of everybody in Oakland and just move everybody to San Francisco. I don't know. I don't know all the particulars. That stuff I read that stuff in 2014. It's so difficult to find nowadays. All the Agenda 21 stuff, and even made a game recently called Control. It's about that building. What? A video game? Look at that. I know parking is really expensive there. So with this curfew, there's parking. Oh no, they're letting everyone. You can park anywhere. Bus stops and hydrants. No one is getting towed. I think the only ones getting towed are double parked cars. Is it safe in the parks? Yeah, New York is one of the safest places to be, love. It's like almost no crime. It's so true. The cops have to manufacture crime. So what the cops do is they see a bunch of black kids. Well, and it depends too, because if they see African kids, they don't really mess with them. They only mess with ADOS, which is American Descendants of Slaves. Those kids are the ones who get targeted. And then, of course, Puerto Rican kids, they're targeted the same. Puerto Ricans and the ADOS kids are targeted exactly the same. And then you have the Dominican kids that they don't really get targeted as much. They're like half as what happens to the Puerto Rican and the Dominican and the blacks. And I say blacks, I mean ADOS, American Descendants of Slaves. Family born and raised in, slavery, and those are the children that are constantly sought after, for the prison industrial farm. That's what I call it. I call it the prison industrial farm. And what happens is we have the young African kids they don't mess with. And as soon as they talk to the African kid, they can tell right away that this is an African kid, not an American. So they usually leave them alone. But the other ones, what they do is they get them when they're like 12, 13 years old. They give them tickets. That's how they do it. They say, no. Don't worry about it. We're going to give you a ticket. You just got to pay this fine. So now you got a kid who can't tell his mother because he probably wasn't supposed to be on the block that he got in trouble for being on, or got pulled over and harassed and given a ticket for who knows what. And the kid now has a warrant because he didn't go to the court. That's what they do. They get so many kids that they know there's like a certain percentage of kids that no matter what are not going to tell their parents and are not going to pay the ticket. And the next time they get them, they have a warrant. So they have a whole warrant squad that comes breaking down doors to arrest these people with warrants for these little tickets. And the ticket could be for urinating, spitting. The ticket could be just for there's it's just like there's like 15 different reasons, and they know them all by heart. And that's how they create this illusion of like crime. Because what happens is eventually this kid can't get a job because he had all those tickets, and then he had to pay them, and then he got in trouble, and then it was all this stress. He didn't do good in school. It's just this domino effect of crazy land, and it's all manufactured. New York is so safe. I don't care what anybody says. It's a lot. You don't have to worry in New York. This is crazy. They got a curfew in New York City. That's why last night I went out at 3 o'clock in the morning and got an oil change. The title of that video is Oil Change, and I was just an emotional wreck last night. thinking about how the hell do we have a curfew in the city that's supposed to never sleep? The hell is that about? So this is where I go for amazing pizza. Florida boys. What's I doing in Mount City?
This is the last of the pizza right here, right? Cheese.
Yeah, I'll take one of those right there.
There's cheese, right?
This one right here. Yeah, let me have pepperoni on top. Margarita with pepperoni. Thank you. What's up, buddy? How much? I got the margarita with the. Okay, you got that. Perfect. And let me have a root beer too in a bottle. Yeah. Is that twist off or is that that's twist off? All right, cool. Do you have something more cold? Más frío? You got, no, I don't want ice in my root beer. Can you check for me to see, please?
So 325.
Here's a propina for you, my friend, for your hard work. Bam. Let me see. Yeah, they're exactly the same. You made them hotter with your Latin blood you got over there, boiling up the bottles.
And you don't have Latin blood in you.
I don't know what I got in me, man. I'm an orphan to the world. Come on. I'm an American. That's what I tell people.
No, you are an American.
You're not an American?
I'm an American by citizenship, not by birth.
Not by birth. Where you birth from?
Dominican Republic.
Oh, the Dominican Republic. Yo, Dominican Republic.
Oh, some don't think they are, but they are.
People, I dated this Dominican girl. When I first dated her, I said, "Where you from?" She said, "The Caribbean."
Caribbean.
And I was like, "Oh, okay."
You never been to DR?
No, I never been to
You look
DR.
like Dominican.
I look Dominican, right?
But that's what I'm saying, like that's why you're definitely not just black.
Oh.
You're a mixture, like all of us.
with awesome mixture of
Of
something, right?
African with Spanish or Portuguese or some shit that was on the boat.
You know what you'd be a good ally for?
But
The ADOS movement.
What's that?
The American Descendant of Slave movement.
that's what most of the people in America, considering America is not just the United States,
Yeah.
it's the whole continent of America, are mixed with slave, Indian, and whatever else was on those boats.
Yeah.
Because they all went everywhere. The slaves didn't just come to the United States. They went to all the islands first before they came to up the coast.
You should check out this thing called ADOS101.com.
I'll look it up. ADOS.
ADOS, which is American Descendant of Slave.
I mean, we all are.
You know, you shouldn't wait for tomorrow to do it. You got a smartphone on you, you can do it right now. It'll take you 10 seconds.
I'm gonna look it up.
Okay.
I mean, if I say I will do something, I will do it.
Even if you forget, it's okay.
I won't.
I won't
American
forget you.
descendants of.
Slavery.
There you go.
ADOS. You should check that
Put that
out.
in, and it'll come out.
All right. Be careful with that mask. You know, people getting sick from breathing in too much CO2.
This is not a
No, I know. Be careful though. That's for me? Thank you. I'm just saying, you know, close your eyes. Yeah, like, okay.
I only use it when I'm outside, and I use it not like here in the store.
Yeah, but be careful. Look, you see, I don't have mines on. You know, be careful. You got to look at alternative media. Alternative media. Exactly. What's up, buddy? How you doing? I'm live right now. Say hello. You got a nice honest face. What happened, man?
En lo que yo estuve ahí, ella hizo más de 10 vueltas y maroma y yo no, eso no es normal. No, por la cabeza, 5 años ya que ella tiene 5 años ya. La cabeza, y todo, se va a doblar el cuello. Y después, thank you, man.
No worries, buddy. Be well.
Así lo agarró y le dijo, no sé qué fue lo que le pasó con el celular. Y le dijo, ¡ay!
Look at this shirt. I got this shirt from Walmart. It's true. It's Walmart. You should believe that? How? I'm very excited about my dinner. I have until 10 p.m. to eat. I'm back on that intermittent fasting diet. Bam. What? Damn. Takes a lot of skill to hold a big pizza like this.
Y yo tengo que esperar gente, yo me digo que no. Bueno, que ya tú tienes la sangre, manilla. Yo perdí 4 años quitado. Tú no has perdido 4 años quitado. Yo tengo 4 años quitado, que hago así. Voy como yo me traje. Yo perdí 20 libras. 20. Yo con 15 más.
All right now. Be well. Thank you. It was made in Korea. Yeah. That dude is trying to cruise me. Not interested. I can't drink that soda. It's too hot. I can't drink a hot root beer. So I have water in the car. I shouldn't even be drinking soda anyway. It's good.
Estaba allá con los hijos y había uno así, manito. Ese brazo era así. Yo no sé que de quién, ese de otro, había otro grande liga que no sé quién era, de otro moreno. Y el hijo era así, yo creo que tú lo busques para yo buscar el apellido, a ver si era el número 3 del equipo dorado. ¿Qué era eso, doctor? Un showcase. Showcase es chequeándole la habilidad, un tryout. Ay, tú no puedes ir ya hacer uno más, pero yo él quedó en 2. No, pero él quedó bien en los números. Él quedó en el número 2. Tirando en su vaina, tirando para la base, quedó el número 2. En el S-Pilo de aquí, de pedir el bar, quedó en tercero. Y en correr, que yo pensaba que...
It's so good.
Ahí veo un tipo de cámara y yo no puedo me bregaron. Porque una pregunta que yo me miraba. Cuando tú corriste, ¿a ti te jalan de una vez? Tú me dijiste, no papi, me jalan y me preguntaste dónde yo estoy. Tú hiciste la 60. ¿Qué pasó? Yo lo que voy a yumín del diablo. Mi hermano, cuando tú hiciste la 60, usted me dijo a mí, me jalan. ¿Cómo que te jaló? Que te jaló una gente y te dijo, voy you front. Ready. No, cuando tú terminaste la 60, tú me dijiste, papi, que me jalan de una vez. No, porque yo, un amigo mío, el amigo mío de allá vio un error en la corredería. No, porque yo cogí 7-1. Yo cogí 7-1 con mi celular. Entonces yo creo que... Yo tira duro, tú sabes, ¿verdad? Yo le digo lo que es... Ahora mismo, mira, yo no sé si yo voy a tirar lo que es guapo, es guapo. El que de vaina se la pego en la costilla y ya se guapo. Claro, ready para pelear, tiene que aprender a boxear. No, porque yo voy a tener los centros. Tiene que marcar. Tiene que aprender. Eso es una... Yo no sé es una costilla. Entonces, oye, te van a firmar obligado porque los que vayan a batear, yo los voy a tener los papás amenazados. Claro.
How about I give you $1? I get a white boy $1. Gotta get a black guy $1 now. Oh, I like your style. You said 2 would be better, right? If I'm feeling like that. That's $1. I hope it gets you where you're going with $1 more.
Thank you, baby.
All right. Now I can't use my right hand for anything. I did a little light fist bump.
You're gonna go play, mira, vamos a jugar 1, 2, 3, 4 y tío Ando. And you're gonna see. Él me metía.
And I said white boy respectfully. You know that, right? I know I could have said I gave this guy $1. I might as well give you. But I'm a work in progress.
El basquetbol así que se juega dando gol. Eso es ahora que no se juega basquetbol así, pero aquí se da durísimo con la cosita, tú sales empoderado. Va.
Tacos last night, pizza tonight, right? What's up with wifey? Giving her a lot of breaks over here. Ooh, there was a message that was retracted. What happened? What did Maria say? Maria, you got to behave in there. Come on. Elvis the Chef. We built America, period. Wow, I like that. That's WBAP.
Cuando yo fui ahora, él hizo un coro para que llevan una guagua de unos
ADOS. That's what's up, yo. Hey, all the Dominican dudes I've seen
20 pero
have that.
¿cuántos son? También ya había como 35 gente.
Appearance is everything. It's true. That community loves to take care of themselves. A lot of primping. Eating Domino's in New York is a sin. Not when you have children. I'm DR cooking Azoro con pulpo. Joking, laugh out loud. Elvis, bro, stars live. Peace. Ah, damn, I gotta go. That was 9:50. I gotta go too, y'all. Stars live. You are appreciated. Don't forget about the value system that we work here at the Elvis Rosenberg. Well, Big Elvis, the Chef Rosenberg channel. And that is, if you've received any value from this, all I say is, I can't tell you a number. I can't tell you what works best. The value for value system is what is necessary to keep this dialogue going. Learn from me, I learn from you. I'll never get better unless your comments are there to help me learn. So you are appreciated. And all I can say is hit the Cash App. That's $ Elvis Rosenberg. Rosenberg is spelled exactly the same. The Stars live. And I am under the tutelage of Troy Terrain. I come from the school of Troy Terrain.
Oh, pero yo con este como a las 7 de la mañana y que le oí una con un y digo, después que este tigre está cambiado, ya estoy yo. ¿Ah?
Didn't I say I wasn't going to use my right hand?
No, pero después que yo fui para uno, era temprano.
One of the best pizzas in New York City. Hands down.
Essa aqui fez facility. Nobody played on it. Nobody played on it.
All right, guys. Have a good weekend. All right, man. Be well. This is the spot right here. Can you see it? Oh, it's backwards, so let me take it off a selfie. Boom. This is the spot to go to if you want a good pizza in New York. Wait a minute. I never turned off my, what's it called? Let me see. You are appreciated. Boom.